Hello everyone, my name is StephTsu and I play adventure indie games on Twitch. My community is all about the cozy, wholesome, and welcoming vibe. We advocate for mental health awareness.
Well, hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you.
Hi.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right, so go ahead and tell me your username if you're an affiliate or partner on Twitch, how long you've been streaming, and also your average viewers and current followers.
So my name is StephTsu. I am only an affiliate on Twitch and I've been there for 2 years. My average is about 15 and I have 1,600 followers.
Nice. Congrats. That is huge.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's talk about analytics. What do you do with that data and how do you incorporate it into your streams?
So whenever I look at data, I really rely on the analytics from Twitch and the analytics that I get from streambee.io. Very useful resource because it breaks down to me how much interaction is happening in chat, but also when are people joining my stream and when are people leaving my stream. So it tells me all about what content my audience wants to see.
Okay, the next question is, what strategies do you use for engagement, whether that's on stream or social media?
When I want an audience to engage in something, maybe an event, I will encourage them to retweet the social media posts or comment on the Instagram post because they know that it's helpful for creators so that when the event actually comes, they've already dedicated themselves to helping those social media posts. They're going to remember it easier and they're going to show up on time. Usually if I just want a relaxed stream where everybody goes to sleep, maybe I'm doing ASMR, then I'm not really going to promote it a whole lot just because I want this to be a casual Tuesday night.
Very fair. No, I love that. What a good tip. So let's talk about your go live notifications. What works and what doesn't?
I have tested between if you see this go live notification, say something in chat and it goes unnoticed. But if I put a specific user in the go live notification, then the first 10, 15 minutes of stream is, OMG, where's so-and-so? And it's like a hide and seek game. Example being, I have a personal coworker in my work life that found out that I streamed and they're very supportive of it. And I will put their name in my going live notification and say, hey, Francis, I'm live. Like, come check me out. I'm doing karaoke. And within 5 minutes, everyone's like, where's Francis? Where's Francis?
That's so funny. I love that.
I can see how it would definitely pressure people if they're not aware of it. Mm-hmm. I've already talked about it with my coworker and they're totally cool with it. They think that it's adorable. And I'm sure if I were to ask my mods, like, hey, can I put your name in the go live? They would be okay with it too.
All right. So how do you adapt to changes in social media algorithms?
When it comes to social media, those were out of the scope of like my efforts and my priorities because social media is changing so much every single day, whether it be the things that are trending or the features that they offer. So when it comes to putting social media out, I focus a lot more on trending audios, trending filters, and I post things that the algorithm wants to see because I don't have a lot of time outside of streaming and work hours to dedicate to editing and uploading to social media. I personally find trending audio with a couple of different tricks. I don't like using external websites. I don't want to dig for the information. So when it comes to Instagram Reels, that's where most views are. If you look at the audio, it'll actually have an arrow pointing up, and that indicates that it's a trending audio.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Okay.
And for TikTok, if you see the same audio or the same filter like twice or 3 times in a single sitting of scrolling on your For You page, that's a trending audio or a trending filter.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good to know. What about tags specifically on your Twitch channel?
When it comes to tags, I've tried to hone in on those a little bit more because it's really fascinating to me that now I get to look at those analytics. And I thought the tags that I had all along for the past, year were satisfactory and were bringing in views. But to what I see now, that's contraire. The tags women, safe space, mental health, and English have been my top performing tags, even if, mental health and safe space have only gotten me 4 views each. But I've leaned heavily on impressions. So when I have a tag on for maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month, and I notice by the end of the month that it's the lowest trending impression tag, then I will replace that tag with something else that might give more impressions or views.
Yeah, perfect. No, that's great. And do you normally wait a month, or how long do you wait between changing tags?
I feel like, to be sure, a month is the best amount of time to really evaluate what works best. But I get really antsy. And so I'll occasionally look at that data, and I don't think I've evaluated it in like 2 months. So it's pretty few and far between, but I know that my tags are all bringing in impressions at least.
Yeah, no, I love that. All right, so how do you make friends and introduce yourself to other content creators?
When it comes to making friends on really any platform, but specifically Twitch, I always try to take things really slow. So I want to know about this person and their community. So I might lurk for a stream, or I might lurk for the first 10, 30 minutes. And if I feel like the community represents the values that I have, I will say something and I'll see how the community responds. I'll say hi. And if I'm not welcomed, that doesn't really live up to the value that I have of creating a welcoming environment. So I look for somebody that I can really mesh with and their community, because the community is going to remember you more than the actual streamer. And I think that that's where a lot of people assume the wrong thing. They assume, you make friends with a popular streamer and popular streamer is going to make you popular. That's not it. Because you have to be friends with the community in order for the streamer to see you as a friend too.
Yeah, very fair. So my last question is, thinking about when you started streaming to where you are now, was there anything that kind of really helped you get to where you are?
Honestly, changing categories. I originally started in a gaming category, and for a while I juggled back and forth between just chatting and doing art and going back to this one game category. And I actually could see through my history that switching to just chatting and art allowed me to expand my audience more, so that by the time that I swapped back to the game that I was playing, my viewership almost doubled. And I recently went through a rebrand into indie games and adventure games, creating cozy vibes that, switching again from, this game to this game, has actually allowed me to not only solidify my brand, my values, but once again, like, almost double that viewership that I had, or at least double engagement consistently.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, that was my last question. Do you have any other final thoughts?
No, I'm really excited to see what the outcome is of all of these interviews and hear what everyone else has to say, because everyone just has like such a different road to content and streaming. And there's no right answer. So it's always interesting to kind of dig through the treasure box of potential ideas.
Yeah, totally. I'm super excited. They've all been so good so far. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'll talk to you right afterwards.
Okay, awesome.
Right. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, everyone.